files to choose from. The timestamps will be in the description box. Let your intuition guide you, and I'll give you a few moments to choose. And just pause the video if you need a bit more time. Hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. Okay, let's get into it. I've drawn a whole bunch of oracles, and I asked, Spirit for deck 1 to flip them out, so they all did. I will be drawing tarot alongside this as well to gain more clarity if we need it. Starting out with Man Holding a Heart. I'm just going to quickly check to see if you guys can see. Oh, it's very small, isn't it? Oh, that's better. Right there. Okay. Man Holding a Heart. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, so I'm drawing from the bottom just because that's the way they were dealt. Otherwise, I'd have to take them all out and reverse the order. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is about a love connection or some sort of matter of the heart. This could be someone who's a friend or co-worker. Like, this is just someone that's on your inner circle who means a lot to you, even if you don't like them. Like, I feel like this could be family for some. It's kind of like you can love your family, but you don't have to like them. Like, I love most of my family. I don't like half of them. And that's okay. Like, I still love them. I don't hate them. But I feel like, what's this? Recklessness. Okay, yeah. I feel like this is some sort of chaos going on between you and some people that have really rocked your emotions. Spirit's saying, though, that your light was needed to shine, to highlight the shadows. Your light was needed to shine before the people who you were put in place of, so that your light would shine shadows and cast shadows long enough for them to see. Because if you've got a source of small light, it'll cast very dull, very small shadows, but your light will cast undeniable, clear shadows. You'll be able to see them. And I feel like that's what you know. Like, it's like you've been put into these situations because Spirit knows who you are and you know who you are. And it's kind of like, I get that you guys are questioning, like, yeah, but why me? If I'm this good person, like this high vibrational spirit, why do they keep doing this to me? Like, I thought you're supposed to raise your vibration and manifest good things. You are. But Spirit, the people that have no stress in their lives, who knows why? It could be that they're a new soul. It could be that, I don't know, maybe it could be their last incarnation, who knows? But for whatever reason, your soul is an old soul, very old soul. And you're going through some major karmic shift at this point, shifting around the actual connections, the relationships that you have in your life. Emotions are running high, a time to give rather than take. Okay, yeah. Supermoon, new moon in Virgo, supermoon. Okay. Some of you, this could be, emotions running high, a time to give rather than take. Spirit, what does that mean? Time to give rather than take. Ah, okay. So they're saying, yeah, because of how intense these shifts in your connections are, this is all divinely planned. These are all supposed to be tumultuous because they're trying to restructure your life. But in order to do that, they need to collapse some stuff to restructure it. And that doesn't mean that these connections will be gone forever if you handle them. But I feel like for a lot of you, they will be, just because they do seem very reckless. And I kind of got that with this, like, even before this card, I kind of got this sense of like, love offer, man holding a heart. That's someone that takes action. And then first chakra, Archangel Michael. That's all to do with your sense of security in the world, your sense of safety, your sense of belonging. So a lot of you might feel like you're being rejected and neglected and shunned from certain groups. This could be family, friends. It could be your lover and your lover's friends. Maybe your partner goes out and you know that their friends don't really like you or something. I don't know what it is. But there's something there where you really need to go into who you are, into your root chakra. If you work on chakras, if you don't, that's okay. But if you don't, then meditate on your sense of self, who you know you to be. Not from a place of hyper scrutiny or judgment or self-deprecation, but from a place of genuine love and appreciation for yourself. Because I feel Spirit just said, because these people are already going to remind you about how you shouldn't, like all your faults and all your things. You don't need to sit in meditation about your faults. These people are already reminding you. But a lot of them haven't even got it right. Like, they pick one thing that might not look good in your life, and then they use that as justification to come up with a narrative that supports that one piece of information. It's kind of like seeing someone unemployed and saying, oh, well, they mustn't be a motivated person. They're probably lazy. They probably don't want to work ever again. It's that sort of energy that's coming at you for some of you. For others, it could be different, not work-related, but there's just this depreciation coming from these people. And emotions are running high. Yeah, this is like, ooh, it may not even be on the surface conflict. It could just be inside yourself. Like, you're learning how to hold your tongue, how to like spot issues before they've arised. You're becoming very wise. This is fine-tuning you as a spiritual person, even though it feels like it's being done to you. But what they're saying here, with a time to give rather than take, they're saying stop. For a lot of you, you are a very advanced spiritual person. And I don't want you to think of that as some sort of like, oh, if you've ever seen American Horror Story Coven, don't think, oh, I'm the next Supreme. There is no next Supreme. You can be your own Supreme by comparison to who you've been in your past. And I feel like that's who you are now. I feel like you really are stepping into your supremehood. um, just for the, yeah, anyway. But they're saying that it's a time to give rather than take, as in, it's a time to do, it's a time to teach, it's a time to implement, rather than learn, rather than listen, rather than contemplate. And I get that, like, you do need to contemplate and go into your sense of self, but I mean the situation surrounding you, that's something you know what to do. Don't let people convince you that, oh, this idea is good, because it might sound good. And I feel like you guys will be getting some like unsolicited advice. Like, you'll be telling someone something about your plans, and then they'll be like, oh, what about this though? What about this other thing? What about this other thing? Or did you consider that though? Because if you do that, then you can't do this. It's that sort of opinion that I feel like you're going to encounter. But staying true to what you know is the truth, what you know is the best way, what you know is the best course of action, that's what you need to focus on. Because Spirit's saying, you've got this. These reckless resurrection, dark types, like, that are causing your emotions to run high, they're tests. They're absolutely tests. Yep, there we go. Alchemy. Herbal kitchen, alchemist. You're transmuting. Your energies that you feel now, that you think, oh, I don't want this, I don't want to feel like this, that exact energy will one day turn into something that you do want and that you will cherish and fight to protect, because you'll transmute it with the alchemist. You're transmuting this BS situation into something positive. Hang on. What have we got? Homecoming, hearth. Yep, you're coming home to yourself. You're stepping into your power. Like, literally the soul coming home and knowing who it is. And this is like a soul purpose. And I feel like these karmic people, these reckless people that keep trying to cause your path to go off path. That was a poor choice of words, sorry. These are like a test. These are like your PhD. Your dissertation. God, sorry. Dissertation. This is like you're going for your spiritual dissertation, and these people are the test. And it's like you've said to Spirit before you've come here, I agree to being in these people's way. I don't agree to staying in their path, but I agree to let them and us, like, my my hypothesis is that my spirit will be able to help transmute them, because I'll be able to hold my own, my vibration in these moments, and in that it'll inspire them, it'll heal them. Or maybe I just will walk away and not be nasty, but I'll just walk away, and then they'll have to sit in their nasty energy. And through having no access to my energy, they no longer have a light to draw from. So then they'll be stuck, but they'll have my light to compare it to when I'm gone. So it gives them perspective on what they could be, what they could aspire to be. And whether they do or not, that's not up to you. It's not up to you. You just keep doing you. Ethos, we can read. Yeah, so they're saying definitely stay true to your moral compass. Don't retaliate in ways where you think, oh, this would get them back. I know exactly how it, because Spirit's saying that they're going to present you with opportunities to get these people back in little ways. Someone out there that picked this pile, you're going to have a big way, big old way, where you can be like, F you, I'm going to make this decision. Kind of like malicious compliance. Be like, oh, okay, you want me to act? I'll act. I'll do what you wanted me to do. You're not listening. Me not doing this is protecting you, but fine, I'll do it. Fine. Don't step into that energy. Don't step into that retaliatory energy. Or accusatory energy either. I mean, you may need to stand in your power, but you'll know it. You'll know if you don't, if you should fight, because the people that need to fight, that Spirit is actually calling to stand and fight, are usually the people that don't want to do it. That's kind of a really off-the-cuff kind of way of seeing, like, is what I'm about to do justified? Because I really want to clap back. I want to snap back. I want to make sure that they know who they're messing with. That person usually isn't the sort of person who should be casting, who should be retaliating. It's the person that goes, like, I really don't want this. I don't want to have to banish them. I don't want to have to walk away. I don't want to have to make this decision. But I can feel it, like, that I have to. And I don't like that I have to, but I have to. It's usually that person that can fight back and will be spiritually justified to do so. And now I don't mean fight back as in retaliate and attack. You don't have to do that. But I mean, maybe there is like a 5% chance that you could. I'm not going to lie. I am a grey worker. I work with both hands, but it's rare. It is very, very rare for someone to have to need to hex or curse or banish or this or that. Usually it's a karmic test. In this case, for you, it definitely is. So don't go banishing, don't go whatevering, unless your spirits tell you. If your spirits override something I'm saying in this reading, listen to your spirits, okay? You must do that. Here we go. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. And to end it all off, from the Lenormand, we've got the sun. Yes. Oh, part one. You guys are really going through something. I can see it clear as day. You've got wasp spirit coming out. And vulture spirit looking back at the wasp spirit, looking back at the journey. Ooh. Looking back at the journey. And this is number 64. This is number 63 in that deck. So something's telling me, yeah, you guys have taken a step back. And you're looking, and I don't mean like 2 steps back, 1 step forward. I mean, you've taken a step away from the situation in a way that you haven't done before. Or if you have done before, you're implementing the change based on that awareness in a way that you haven't done before, and you're seeing results. And for those of you who are still going through it and you haven't begun taking the action, the sun will be there at the end of it all. The sun will shine again. If it feels like something's set on your time in the world or your ability to accomplish something, understand, absolutely not. Absolutely not. All these struggles, the times, quote unquote, wasted, all those years, all those relationships, whatever it is, wasn't wasted at all. All of it was necessary to get you to this sun. And the sun's about to rise because like I said, I feel like you guys, this is like your karmic PhD dissertation. These people, so if you feel like almost like the universe has just thrown absolutely everything they can at you all at once, that's why. That's your sign. It's because you are a spiritual, you're an old soul. You're a leader. You're an inspirer. You're a chain breaker. You're an old soul. And they only send people like you into lives like this because if they had to send anybody else, they would have collapsed. They would have been crushed under the weight of the pressure of these situations. That's why you're here. Because you're not crushed. Although there is a lot of stinging going on and a lot of recklessness and a lot of chaos surrounding your identity and your belonging in the world. And not just where you belong, but what belongs in your world. People, things, blessings. Spirit's putting you through it because what's coming on the other side, it's just like, oh, we're nearly there. This is like being at the gym, and like the spiritual gym, and you're doing squats or push-ups or something, and you feel like you're literally about to collapse. And even if you're not someone that goes to the gym, I'm sure you've done something in your life where you think like, I can't keep going. My legs are about to give out, or my back's about to, my arms are gonna like, can you take this? It's so heavy, my hand, I'm about to drop it. It feels like that energy. But Spirit's saying you won't drop it as long as you stay the course, because you're alchemizing, homecoming, good ethics, very good ethics, good ethos. And because of this, you're really taking on board all the lessons. I really see this wisdom in you guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. Understand you guys are going through it. It's not forever and it's about to be over. Just maintain it because the sun is at the end of your reading. All right, card one. Whoops, pile one. Hope this helped. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Blessed be. Hey, pile two. Welcome to your reading. Okay, let's get into it. I will be drawing tarot if needed, but for the moment, we've got your cards already dealt. I've used every deck, and we're going to see what Spirit has to say. We've got Blossoming Abundance first off, the Temple Path, and Victory. Yep, you guys are manifesting. You're really going after enriching your life, but from a very spiritual, it's like you're going through an inner awakening, like a real inner awakening, not just like, oh yeah, I'm meditating more. I mean, like, you can actually feel like a tangible shift in your spirit. And I see you guys taking more time to be grateful for the things that you have. Doesn't mean you're not upset about things that are going on, but I see this really deep, profound sense of gratitude. You guys are a very, very highly vibrational, a very high vibe group. And the people, like you guys are like coming out of some sort of dark period of lack. Because the fact that victory is here, Spirit's saying that that's because in the past it hasn't been. That's what we're moving into, which means if you're not in there at the moment, you've come from a place of lack, a place where your spirituality felt like it was being tainted and being pulled away from you from different areas of your life. Almost like you were feeling like, some of you may be even feeling like it's like you maybe weren't supposed to be as spiritual as you were being. But then you noticed everything started to collapse and everything started to feel like just things weren't working anymore. Things just didn't seem good anymore. It just didn't, I don't know, something just wasn't working. So then I see this like major, major, major bursting of energy and really focusing on the inner workings of yourself. And a lot of you, it's a very spiritual path, the temple path. Keep up with it. Spirit's saying, do not stop. Do not stop, pile two. Victory is yours. And it's not just victory, like, oh yeah, I did that. It's the blessings that you get because you did that Spirit won't let you know about until you get there. Because if you knew about the blessings, it'd kind of taint the motivation for why you did that thing in the first place. You wouldn't be doing it just for the sake of, I want to grow, I want to heal, I want abundance, and I want to connect to spirit. I want my life to look better now. I'm ready to go after what it is I'm ready to go after. That's the drive. If you had have known what blessings come after this, which I'm guessing are probably going to be coming out in this, you wouldn't have moved in the ways that you needed to move. You wouldn't have acted in the ways you needed to act to become victorious so that you would get these blessings. All right. What else have we got? We've got divine connection. Divine connection. Clear quartz. Maybe some of you need to work with clear quartz, or you've been thinking about it. If you've been thinking about it, there's a sign. Go get some. Candle, rest and recharge. No, we haven't got any more from that deck. Okay. Rest and recharge, divine connection. Yep. This is just what you've been doing. This is just speaking to exactly what I said. Temple path, victory, divine connection, rest, recharge. You guys are going inside. Maybe you guys are doing some candle magic. I don't know. Maybe there's just candle prayers, crystal work, energy work. I don't know. You guys are doing the great work, Spirit just said. The great work, the grand work. Spirit just said the only work that matters is what you guys are doing. Hell yeah, pile 2. Oh my goodness. Keep up. And I get that maybe some of you are like, oh, but Mark, I came here for like a reading for this issue, that issue. If that's the case, but you pick this pile, it's because they want you to focus on you, not the things going on around you. I have other readings. There's another pick a card reading you can look at if you're going through something, but this is speaking to like your focus should be you right now, should be your internal world, your spiritual vibration. You focus on those two things, everything else will fall into place. And I feel like it's already begun because you're already on the path, and it's confirming this again. Hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Look at the bigger picture. Yep. We are spirit. But for some of you, you might not be. You might be thinking like, I've been putting in so much spiritual effort and my life still looks like crap. Or I've been putting in so much effort, but I still can't like feel my chakras. Or I still can't channel spirit. I still can't, like my business still hasn't taken off. There's something that you're looking to that it's kind of like you're looking at something not happening as proof that nothing will happen. But Spirit's holding off the results for the people that are struggling to see the bigger picture and being like, oh, I'm going through something. If you are staying on this temple path, but you're not seeing results, Spirit's saying, hold on, really, really hold on, because this is like the final test. It's like, if you can maintain this, even when you're not seeing results, then we will know that you aren't doing this just to get some sort of payoff for yourself. It'll be because you're doing the grand work, not just because you just want the payoff. Like you actually want to work on yourself. You want to grow. You don't just want the end result of that growth, like a big house, a happy family, or this and that. You want to heal all the crap so that it stops once and for all. But Spirit's saying your hard work is paying off. Even if you can't see it, look at the bigger picture. You might think, oh, but I've been trying so hard in this situation. But maybe that way that you're trying needs to be continued for the rest of your life. It may not be the stress of what's causing you to need to do this that will be there for the rest of your life. That stressor, that catalyst will probably be gone. But what will remain is your strength, your ability to understand and recognize and handle these issues when you see them in the future, which is what all this is for. But I do get that you guys are already vibing high. I don't feel like a lot of you are stuck in that energy. I feel like you guys are just vibing very high right now. Keep it up. It's going to have a major impact on your life and what it actually looks like. I don't just mean how you feel about it. What it actually looks like will change on paper if you can maintain this vibration. Awakening in bulk. awakening. Your hard work's paying off. Divine connection, temple path, victory, rest, recharge. Like, you guys are just going through an awakening. There's no other way to put it. A big old awakening. Okay, now I'm gonna... Sorry. It takes too long when I do that. I'm just gonna stop. All right, let's get to animal spirits. What have we got here? Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. So, okay, we've got dolphin spirit, rabbit spirit, cat spirit. And it says, this and that are true. Now is a lucky time. Claim your independence. And the cat's looking back at the reading too. This and that are true. Leaping forth from what was said, the awakening, and it's similar color pattern too. Look, it goes like green, 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 yellows and whites, creams, then purple, 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 pinkish, bluish, pink. Now it's everything. Now it's blue, green, red, pink, orange, yellow. I see your color restoring. I really do. This awakening is restoring a part of you that you probably won't even remember until it happens. There'll be this moment, this energy shift where it'll be like a frequency where you just push past this point of your healing, of this awakening, and then you'll feel this energy that you haven't felt since you were a kid. I really feel that for you guys. Like, you're gonna feel like you're back in, okay, I'm a 90s kid, so for me, it would feel like I'm back in the 90s. Back in the early 90s, mid 90s. Oh, put me back, spirit, put me back there. No. Imagine that, like my hands disappear, the cards drop and I'm gone. Oh. This is confirming, sorry, joking around in your reading. Oh my goodness, this could not be more clear. This is the Lenormand deck. Offer commitment, a strong commitment of love, like a genuine spiritual deep commitment to something, not some superficial wishy-washy bullshit. Clouds are clearing. See those dark clouds? They are blowing away. Blowing away. Star, hope, wishes, beauty, wonder, innocence, childlike. Yes, Spirit's saying this is the card that's showing exactly that. This little bit sums up this whole reading. You've got this deep connection to your temple path going on here, causing a victory. This will help. Look, your hard work is paying off. It is. It's clearing away the shit. It's clearing away the dark clouds. Whether those dark clouds are people, places, things, traumas, triggers, you name it. This is a total overhaul. You need to stick to it, guys. Stick to it. That's all I can say. And then we have the hope, the childlike energy. Six of hearts. This could be like you feel like you're 6 again. I was 6 in the early 90s or mid 90s. 6. Like, childlike. That's what they're saying. 6 or 7, because 1 plus 6 is 7. 6 or 7. Some of you may have not felt this good since you were 6 or 7. So maybe that was like kind of the ending of your childhood. Maybe something was going on at that time where things just started to get increasingly stressful. And I mean, as we grow, that happens naturally. But when you look back in your life, you can see the markers, the big chapters, and you can kind of tell roughly what year surrounding, or at least what surrounded that year and when it happened. This is 6 or 7, some of you. You haven't had peace. You haven't had joy. You haven't had love. Your wishes just haven't been fulfilled since that time. Like, you haven't felt that mysterious, magical wonder and excitement about the world. But you will. You already are. This is clearing. You guys are on it. This could not be more poignant when it comes to the steps you need to take to raise your vibration, to break a karmic cycle, to break an intergenerational curse. You guys are doing exactly that type of work. Your vibe, your actions, your direction is on point. Pile 2. I can't stress that enough. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoy your awakening, pile 2, because it seems to be pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie. Kind of wish I had picked a pile before I started doing all these. I'm just going to tell myself, I'm claiming this reading too. Okay. Hope that helped, pile 2. Yeah. Catch us in the next one. Blessed be. Hey, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. So I have my tarot cards here in case we need to clarify anything. And yeah, I pre-shuffled, and the ones that popped out are on the bottom. That's why we're dealing from the bottom. All right, you've got 7th chakra, Archangel Michael. Hostilities. Carrying connections. Ooh. And a woman holding a heart. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, pile 3. You guys have got some toxic people around you. I don't mean to scare you or anything. These are the types of people that block off your spiritual access. These could be people that don't appreciate your spiritual practices. They may have a different belief, or they might just not appreciate what you're doing. This could be also people that just attack you, attack your credibility, basically make you feel like you're not a divine child of God and Goddess, of the Creator. These are carrying connections with woman holding a heart. I don't like that. That's like this type of fake energy where it's like, oh, but I love you. No, I do. We're family. We're old friends. You're my oldest, dearest friend. Or babe, you're my partner. Of course I've got your best interest at heart. I just don't think that what you're doing is really good. I think that, you've got mental health issues and we need to sort this out. It's this sort of toxic, telling someone who and what they are. And I don't like it. But for some of you, it's also you've got this higher awareness that you're surrounded by these fake motherfuckers. I'm sorry to get angry about that. I apologize. I can't stand these caring connections that are hostile under the surface. And then they make these offers like, oh, why don't you come around for dinner? Oh, I could help you with this. Hey, did you need some money? I know you're struggling. I could lend you that money. That's that person. Ugh. But the moment you take them up on their kindness, the moment you let your walls down, they attack because they were never genuine. They were never genuine in the first place. And you knew it. You saw it. You knew it. You can feel it. You feel it intuitively. And you feel the things that they're up to behind closed doors intuitively. Discussions that are being had. Attitudes that are being had. You say something in a room of these people and you can feel how they feel about what you said, even if they're smiling and they're thinking but secretly they're feeling ugh, can't believe pile 3 said that. Oh, pile 3 should be embarrassed. But on the surface, they'll be like, oh, that was so good. Oh, thanks. It's that fake is what I'm getting. But you see it. You clearly see it. But because of the nature of these people, they're trying to make sure that your connection to spirit isn't trusted and that you don't trust it. So who gives a shit what these people think? Spirit will handle these people, and maybe you need to give them a little nudge or something spiritually. I don't know, but that sort of energy, I would not tolerate that in my life. No, thank you. Transformation. You've got insight. Grounding. That was upside down. I don't take oracles upside down usually, but Spirit's telling me that was intentional. Huh. Earth element. Upside down. Ungrounded. Yeah, it's like transformation, insight, ungrounded. You've got insight into how you were being made ungrounded, how you were being made to seem like the crazy one. Oh, pile 3, you are not the crazy one. You know it. You know it. You don't have to prove it. You don't have to explain yourself. Just sit in that knowledge and then call on your divine ancestors, your divine birthright. Because transformation and insight, yeah. Spirits, Oh, okay. So pile two got something a little similar. There was, I think, a toxic person. Not like this, though. This is, but Spirit was saying that in their reading, it was being done for them, and like this was all karmic. It was like their PhD. They're doing their dissertation, and that's why these crazies are coming out. You guys don't have that. You guys, this is unjustified. This is not karmically blessed. Spirit is using this situation to have karmic insight and karmic lessons to teach people forgiveness, insight, wisdom, patience. Every situation throughout all of existence is used for divine lessons. But not every situation where there's these lessons being taught was supposed to be taught. Sometimes these situations are 100% manufactured by someone's free will. This is what, oh, sorry, my ring. This is what I'm getting for you guys. This okay, Spirit saying initially, the connection itself was supposed to be divine. It is divine. It is blessed. And for some of you, it's family. So you were supposed to be, it's not like you weren't supposed to be born into that family. You were. But they're saying the way things played out, the way they treat you, the way they speak about you behind your back, the way they manipulate the way you even think about yourself and your intuition, that's not supposed to happen. None of that was supposed to happen. That was free will. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has been going on for quite some time. Replaying and replaying and replaying. But now you've got insight, you're transforming the situation. The need for being, which will in turn give you grounding. You won't feel like you're surrounded by piranhas all the time. You won't feel like you've got to have your walls up all the time. The walls are just up so that you've got some quiet little space in a field of chaos so that you can quietly reflect, quietly make sense of things. And that's why they might feel like there's walls around you, like you're not being invited to things, you're not being included, you're not being cherished, valued. Those are the walls. Spirits put up energetic walls. You're not supposed to be valued and loved by the, I mean, you are supposed to be valued and loved, but these people, it's like they feel like their love, their validation gives your life meaning. And Spirit's trying to say it absolutely does not. It does not. It already has all the meaning it needs. Your life is worthy. You are worthy. You don't need their validation. But that's kind of how they see it. It's kind of like, oh, their life is so bad if I'm not in it, if I'm not telling them what to do, if I'm not keeping an eye on their life. This is flying monkeys and straight up narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths, borderline personality disorders. These are the types of people, and I don't say anything, like, I get it, these are clinically diagnosed things, but also the way these things seem to get, the way these particular types seem to affect people, these people, you have a right to be upset. Doesn't matter how they got BPD, doesn't matter how they this or that. The fact is they're an adult, well, they should be because I'm speaking to over 18s, but they have the awareness, put it that way. They have the awareness, they just don't have the tools or the desire to change because they're happy doing what they're doing. Nothing in their life isn't the way they want it. It's exactly how they want it. They want all the drama, they want all the gossip, they love it because they're miserable. Miserable people love to focus on other people's business. And obviously here I am doing readings, but I mean like gossip. It's the friends that get around and gossip about the other friend that's not there. It's the family members that bitch out the other family member and tell everyone their business. That's the sort of toxicity that I'm talking about. Whew, okay, clear that energy, blessed be Spirit. Oh, thank you. Sorry, guys, it's just, oh, you poor thing. Pile 3, you're going through it. A time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. A personal issue reaches resolution. Told you. You guys are going through it. You can see it. It's giving you insight. You're transforming it, and it will be transformed completely. Personal issue reaches resolution. So if you think, oh, Mark, I don't know how it could. Trust me, it can. Water, cleansing. You got earth and water, but cleansing. Personal issue reaches resolution. You are cleansed of these people, these cycles, this situation. So whatever you're going through, hold on, because guardian, I was just about to say, because you're protected by spirit. Guardian, familiar spirit, yes. Cleansing, guardian, you're protected. You truly are. So just make sure that you act with grace and dignity, because that's going to hold your energy in a state where these toxic energies, even if they lie about people, even if they go around and say, pile 3, they're a piece of crap, they did this, they did that, they owe me this, or whatever it is. Their lies, their manipulations, their deliberate omissions of truth will be revealed if you hold on to the high vibration that you were in. And I feel like you're like a light worker, you're like or maybe not light worker, but like energy worker. You might work with both hands, but you're an old soul, old soul, old soul. I can't stress that enough, pile 3. I really can't stress that enough. But I feel like you guys have been struggling with your karmic incarnations, as in past lives. I feel like you guys have really struggled with dealing with people that are cruel. It's like you don't see the need, you don't see the purpose, or you can't understand why. And it's kind of like, because of that, you're stuck in the energy of like you're holding your breath, like, oh my God, like hostility, oh, darkness is afoot, oh dear. Like, that's kind of how you were in past lives. So in this lifetime, they're trying to put you through it again, but to get you to see it from a different perspective. Because they knew that the people that they put you in front of were likely going to choose the wrong thing, but they did have the choice. This wasn't all, like, if I could time travel and tell the people that you're dealing with now what not to do, this reading wouldn't happen, because it's not meant to be, it's a choice. Some things are meant to be. This isn't meant to be. I mean, technically everything exists because it's supposed to. But I mean, when you apply free will, when the conscious soul, consciousness itself, applies itself to something because it made a decision based on some sort of perception and awareness or desire or lack thereof, then these things can happen. Well, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked a bit. I dissociated a bit. I kind of triggered myself. Maybe that's something you're dealing with. You're dissociating a lot. And that's why you're not connecting to the crown chakra. What else have we got? Time to heal, snake spirit. 55, snake spirit, time to heal, yeah. It's a time to stop investing in these hostilities. Hang on, I'm going to get the last little bit here. I'm holding on to it, and I don't know. Wow, pile 3. You probably can't see. I'll see if I can you see the goosebumps? I'm trying to get it on the right angle. You probably can't see it. Your journey, you're about to go on this major journey. I feel like whatever your life looks like right now, it's about to change completely. In a good way, not in a bad way. Like, don't think, oh no. Because you got snake spirit at time to heal. Death is a total ending. Death is the ultimate rest. That's a coffin, even though it doesn't really look like it. Kind of looks like a factory or something, but it's a coffin. And that's a mountain. This card means, it's kind of like tarot. It's the death card. But this is like the Fool card crossed with the sun. I feel like you guys are stepping out. You're about to step out. This is This is done. It's wrapping up. It's wrapping up. I can't. Spirit's just really screaming that at me right now. It's wrapping up. It's wrapping up. So this is all wrapping up. Keep grounded. Keep grounded. Release negative energy. Release negative thinking. For every time you find these people screwing with you, try and focus on something good about yourself. Don't give them your mental energy anymore. Cleansing is needed. And I feel like this process is cleansing in itself, but you might need to do some smudging. You might need to do a spiritual bath. A quick little recipe, if you've got, I don't know, rosemary. You got some rosemary in the cupboard? Put it in a pot of boiling water. Boil it up. Then once it's cooled down to like warm, not scalding hot, and you don't want cold, but just warm, go into the shower. Maybe you have a shower before you do this, but go into the shower, get that rosemary water and wash it off, because that can cleanse negative energies, attachments, things like that. For some of you, if it's something big, you might need a bit more heavy duty cleansing, but just repetitive small cleansings can get rid of the heavy duty stuff. Do what you got to do. Crystals, however you cleanse. But know that you are protected. These snakes, this is all, this is done. It's done. It's done, and you're about to go on a journey. Like what your soul was destined for, Spirit just said. This isn't just like, oh, you're going on another journey. You're like, yeah, Mark, life's a whole bloody journey. That didn't help. That's not what they're saying. This isn't your regular journey. You're about to step onto your life's path, your life's mission, the reason your soul came down here in the first place. If you already know what that is, that path is about to be cleared for you. If you have no clue what you're doing in life or where you want to go, it's about to be made abundantly clear, and you'll feel it. It'll be this most incredible desire. It'll spring forth, and you'll feel it. Okay, looks like we didn't need tarot. Well, that's good. All right, pile 3. I hope this helped. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Blessed be. Hey, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so the order that these decks are in, the bottom is the first ones that popped out, top is the last. And I did pre-shuffle. These are the ones that popped out for you. We have tarot here to clarify if we need. Okay, got envy, heart chakra, woman holding a coin. I'm going to get this full reading because I remember looking at them when they popped out, and it was a very hard reading. Out of all of them, I think this is the hardest one, just because of how the energy is, and not your energy. I mean the situation. There is someone who's kind of obsessed with someone. It's either you're obsessed with them or they're obsessed with you. And to be honest, I think this is them obsessed with you. This could be a or if it's you, it's a relationship that either didn't work out or it hasn't ever begun and you want it to start. And that's just for the small group of you who that is. For the main part, I get that this is like an ex or an ex-friend, maybe family member, co-worker, I don't know. But it's definitely someone that had your heart, like someone that you really cared about. It's almost like they see you growing, they see you progressing, they see your life moving in ways that their life isn't. And for the ones that it is that way as well, it's also that they're jealous of who you are. Like, it's almost like they think that you're like an asset to their life that would improve their life. But they also resent you for it. Like, they also have this bitterness behind it too. It's weird. It's really... I'm getting this creepy, like, I want to be you energy. Like, I want to be you. I want to have your life. Like, if I can't have you, then I'll imitate you or something. I don't know. There's something about that. I'm going to keep getting a few more cards because... Okay. Yeah, some of you might be ghosting this person. they might be ghosting you, but for most of you, I think you're ghosting them, or at least pulling back in a major way. Yeah, look, I honestly don't see it working out that well. For some of you, for the small group of you, it does. It actually works out really well, and it reinvigorates the passion. But there's something that needs to be cleared, because there's someone that's watching you that's envious, and they want to communicate. They feel like reaching out to you would be a risk, but they might get the reward if they take that risk, and they see stability with you. But nothing's set in stone, and they kind of know that if they don't act now, their time might be running out. You might find happiness somewhere else. You might move, you might something. But yeah, the answers are coming. I feel like, yeah, whatever this is, it's going to turn out exactly the way it has to. This isn't going to be something that's going to be easily to control or influence the outcome of. For most of you, though, I do see an ending to this person's influence, an ending to their efforts reaching out to you. If you've been stalked, I see that stopping. But I do see, once this is done, this new passion comes in, and you've got this sense of self-worth now that you didn't have before. It's like you did have, but it's like you didn't appreciate yourself enough for it. It's like you knew your worth, but you just didn't remind yourself enough. Like, you allowed somebody else to come in and kind of distract you in a way. I just heard distraction. Ooh, okay, overall. Yeah, I think this person's toxic as fuck. Excuse me. I think this card literally means bad omen. And I'm Indigenous and gay, so yes, the cross does mean bad omen to me. This card means, I'm just being facetious. Bad omen plans to travel. Traveling to new shores. Traveling onto new shores? I feel like because of the communication, risk, reward, stability, this section here makes me think like they're going to reach out, or they want to reach out. You may have done some sort of banishing work, binding work to make sure that they don't, but I feel like they want to, or you want to. It could be you. That's the thing. Reverse the roles if you realize that this is reverse. Like, be really honest with yourself. But for most of you, it's they want to reach out because they see you as stable, and they want that. But they don't want you fully. That's the thing. It's like they want you only when they want you. When they don't want you, you should be considering yourself lucky to even be in their contact list on their phone. Like, it's this kind of like they're using you like an asset. That's how you're being treated. It's like you're an asset. You're not a human. You're not someone that's valued. It's just like, what can you give my life? I want what you've got. You move in a way that I appreciate, and I want people to see me like that. But they don't see all the hell you went through to get here. Like, but they're wanting to wear the crown? Nah. Okay, you're the only pile 4 that's actually getting tarot, because everyone else had a very long, detailed reading. But this is something. We're gonna go. Yes. Yeah. We're gonna go tough. All right. What have we got for pile 4, Spirit? I'll cut the deck with 3 cards if you don't give pop-outs. So let me know. Sorry, I was just talking to Spirit then, not you guys. You could probably tell. Okay, pile 4. Give us some more insight about this person, their intentions, and what's going on. Give us more insight into the situation overall. All right, I'm just going to take this. I don't normally, but we're going to, because the Spirit said we should. You've got success. Well, I feel like that way, so we're going to go here. Success, happiness, failure, Magicks, gain truce. Oh, of course. Okay, I'm glad I took it. Thank you, Spirit. I need to trust myself a bit more. Yeah, I think maybe some of you did already give this person an opportunity, maybe multiple. And there was so much potential for success. Or maybe they gave you, I don't know. If you're very self-aware, kudos to you, powerful. But for most of you, it's you put in the effort, you saw, but you had like an appreciation. It's like you may have come from more humble beginnings than this person. And even if you didn't financially, it could be that you've gone through a lot, and you've learned a lot, and you've healed a lot. but this person hasn't. But you were coming from this place of like, oh, I'm coming out of something bad and manifesting something good, and this thing is good, and it was, and it caused happiness. But their shadow self, because they're not working on themselves, caused it to fail. Not you. Them. And they know it, you know it, and they hate that you know it and that they know it. That's probably why they're at a distance, thinking, oh, maybe I should reach out, but they don't want to at the same time because they're worried that you're going to snap at them because it failed. So I'm going to move that. There's failure. It's like, yeah, the success, you were building it, you tried to build it, there was happiness, but then all of a sudden you realize the foundation was actually rotten this whole time. You're like, oh my God, I've been investing in so much, like putting in so much energy to build this. It was rotten to the core. And something was repeatedly happening. It's not like, oh, they hurt me once and then we broke up, or, oh, my friend hurt me and then we're not friends. This is something that they did repeatedly. And you put up with it for a lot. Like, there was just a lot repeating negative things that they were doing to you or around you. Knowingly, too, I get. But you changed it. You raised your vibration. It's like spirit just put their foot down and said, you need to get out of this. We're going to get you out of this. And that's when spirit came in and you started to try and manifest. You started to raise your vibration. You were crafting, you were analyzing, you were researching. And because of that, now you've come into this sense of gain and mental truce. So it's like your life is stabilized and now you really feel good. Like, if this hasn't happened already, if you're still in the failure, trust me, handling this is where you end up. For most of you though, I feel like you are here. You're in this place of life where now you're looking back and being like, I can't even believe that even happened. Like, I don't even know what that was, but like, I'm glad that I got out of it, because I see you turning into the Magicks, gain, truce, mental peace. Yeah, know yourself, know your worth. 54, 4. This is like, oh, and there's a flower. It's on it. There's a skunk on it, but it's sitting on a flower. There's a flower. It really does look like a very similar flower. Even though that's probably supposed to be like a lotus or something, I don't know. But you know yourself now at the end of it all. This person showed you who you were. And it's like you kind of knew, but you didn't really know. It's like you knew, but you were just trying to make things work, make ends meet. And then they came into your life and you thought, wow, now we can make ends meet together and build something amazing, even better than we could have done alone. So yay. And then you realize, oh, I'm the only one bringing construction materials to the construction site. Oh, my partner's just having a smoke break. Oh, and he's lighting another one. Oh, and another one. Metaphorically speaking. And you're there breaking your back. And then you're like, you know what? I could just leave this construction site and build my own thing. And then that way, like, he's not going to have any claim, or she or they aren't going to have any claim to my success. Huh. And now here you are, you know yourself. Okay. Whew, gonna leave it there, path 4. Oh, I need a ground after that. Oh, I do see you coming out of it though. Moving away from these toxic people. I feel like this is going to be effortless for you guys. Even if they try and reach out, I would say don't engage, because this is a bad omen card. 36, 3. Yeah, if you travel to them, if they travel to you, I don't see this going very well at all. At all. So the way you combat that is pretty much what you've already been doing. It's like, keep planning, keep strategizing, keep learning about yourself, keep doing all that and focusing on you, not them anymore. I feel like they were just a test, a catalyst to get you to step into this awareness of yourself. So now you're more empowered, and they get to sit there being jealous because they're not focused on themselves. They're not looking over the situation and thinking, how could I have changed? How could I grow? What did I contribute to that? Did I contribute to the failure of that situation? But they want to offer you something. They may come in with a love offer or some sort of thing. I would not trust it. Wouldn't trust it. All right. Gonna leave it there. I hope that helped Path 4. I'll see you in the next one. Blessed be. Hey, Path 5, welcome to your reading. Okay, so I've pre-shuffled all your oracles, and they'll be dealt from the bottom because that's the order that they popped out, and these are all the ones you got. We've got tarot there to clarify if we need, so let's get into it. We've got cornucopia, action. I'm going to put these over here because it might get a bit long. Angel of balance. Okay, what else? Okay, yep. All right, you guys are taking action to balance your life, to bring things about, to manifest your desires, to manifest your wishes, to make your life look good on paper rather than just internally. I feel like there's a strong focus on the external, but by way of the internal. This angel of balance action cornucopia tells me you're a very grounded person. You're a very aware person. Someone that can see the truth in things long before the other people can see it. And because of that, I'm getting spirit rushes. Okay, yeah, wow. I'm going to get more. Spirit needs more. All right, we've got emotions, awareness, yep. New beginnings, protection. Spin around, beyond the veil. Wow. You guys are doing so much healing work, like especially around your emotional traumas and triggers. Your nervous system, you're healing your nervous system in a way that you haven't before. It's not like you haven't done it before, but you're really, really going deep as you can possibly go. Doing this is going to open up your spiritual gifts. And they may already be there, but expect a big shift in that gift, or multiple gifts, whatever you do, whatever you're gifted with. The emotions, dealing with the emotions, balancing your inner emotions, like finding out when you're triggered and trying to be grounded in those moments rather than just being aware that, I'm triggered like that. You're actually like standing in the moment while you're triggered, working through it on a nervous system level, kind of like deep breathing when you're angry, holding your tongue when someone says something and you could easily snap back with something that you know would just, get right down to the core of them. But you pause and you wait. I just see you as so mature, so wise, like very mature, the very, very mature person I'm reading for. But going into your emotions will increase awareness, shifting into new beginnings, knowing that you're protected by spirits beyond the veil. You are being protected. So if you're worried that I feel like I'm being attacked during this time, I know I'm shifting, but I'm being attacked, you are being protected. Spirit is definitely protecting you. Now, that's not to say you don't have to do any of your own protection work or cleansing work. If you feel guided, go for it. Absolutely. But Spirit's definitely got you. They've got your back. Your awareness is growing like in a major way, but I get psychic awareness. I really get this strong psychic, of course, water. The element of water, intuition. Your intuition is going nuts. Like it's on point. It's expanding. A time to breathe out. It's like you get to finally relax this new beginning. You are headed for a new beginning where you finally get to take a breath. Because we can relax, but relaxing by comparison to what? Like relaxing by comparison to the hell I've been through? That's not relaxing, that's just stopping the chaos. But what I'm seeing is you actually get this time to actually breathe. Like your nervous system just hasn't had a chance to breathe. So you've been manifesting this cornucopia, you've been taking actions, you've been balancing yourself, balancing your emotions. Because of that, your psychic abilities, your awareness and wisdom is flowing exactly how a spirit needs it to flow when they're incarnating. Exactly. That's bringing new beginnings, protection. Spirit is going to be, if you've been wanting to get into spirit guides, you don't know who they are, you're trying to work with the ancestors maybe, trying to figure out who they are, or something, I feel like you will see them. You'll feel them, you'll know them. The connection to spirit is growing in ways that you're not going to recognize by comparing it to your past in the best way. You're going to be like, wow, I've come so far. Step out of your comfort zone. Take a time to breathe out. Step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone. Take time to breathe. Taurus. Take time to breathe. Yeah, take time to breathe. Like, don't just keep going and going and going because you've been making so much great progress. It's okay that when these new beginnings come, to stop. Like, you don't need to have the constant motion. It's okay to just stop and go, okay, look, I'm in this new beginning. I'm in this new chapter. I can stop, take a breath. Let's reassess. How are we going to move forward? Am I moving forward to come out of some sort of chaotic time? Or am I moving forward because I'm excited and I just feel drawn intuitively on a soul level to take some sort of action? And Spirit's saying there'll come a time where you will feel called to do things that feel like it's outside of your comfort zone. So maybe putting yourself more in the public eye, engaging with other people in groups that you might not feel comfortable with because of past experiences. What's this? Invocation. What did I say? Invocation. Look, there's a group of people chanting, calling the quarters or whatever they're doing. Invocation. Yeah, you guys might be called into groups, new people coming into your life, but don't be afraid to reconnect with the world, even if the world keeps fucking you over. And I feel like that's kind of the case because Spirit needs to prompt you to step out of your comfort zone. So you're probably someone that's been through a lot, that just, you know how people can be and you don't want to risk it. But Spirit's saying when you move out of this, your awareness, your energy shifts in a way that even if you were to encounter toxicity, it's not going to rock you like at all. You're going to be very grounded. This energy of banishment, invocation, banishment. Doing a lot of energy work. Yeah, like you may be, hang on. Invocation, banishment, Spirit, what do you mean? Oh, wow, that's awesome. They're saying that the groups of people and the people they're going to surround yourself with, they're going to be people that have got your back. A genuine, like, ride or die bitches. They're the sort of people you're about to meet. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Ride or die. Like, these people are going to have your back. They're not going to be persuaded by other people's thoughts about you, or, some toxic, like, narcissistic flying monkey type comes, oh, you're friends with that person? Oh, that person, actually, did you hear what they did or what they said? Did you know that they broke up with... It's that sort of toxic people that this group is going to protect you from. So don't close yourself off because you've been hurt. Spirit only wants to bring these people in when you've done this healing. And I feel like you're already doing the healing. Stay on this journey and stay open to new people. Your discernment will be accurate enough that you won't have to worry about past issues where you thought someone was nice and they turned out to be a psycho. That's not going to happen because you're going to be in this new state of awareness. Your emotions will be healed, so you won't be trying to connect to people through like trauma bonding and this and that. It's healed. You're healed. And because of that, you deserve and you get these people, but you have to step out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to be putting yourself in positions and in the path of people that you wouldn't normally do out of fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. So Spirit's saying, you need to do this, but it feels like the gears are grinding. You're just like, oh, but I don't want to. It's because they're trying to push you and encourage you to get out so that you can meet these people, meet these groups. I feel like, yeah, the power, the good energy you have between each other. You may even join a coven, I don't know, but it could just be friends, people that have got your back. And that energy will cultivate a sense of protection around you in a way. Like you've got community around you that you can rely on if anything happens, or, And we're going to keep drawing some cards. You've got Our Spirit. You see clearly now. Yep. So I said, you see clearly different, like you see these things now. So you don't have to worry about someone being toxic or this or that, because you'll identify it long before it gets to the point where it causes you major life disruptions. See the big picture. What did I say? You see it. You see the big picture. You see things clearly now. You see it clearly. Oh, this was you. Okay, this is interesting. So when it all popped out, look, so that's you. There's that. There's that. And then you're looking back. Like, it's kind of like, you now look, you've got the key you need to open the door to travel to new horizons, to travel to new lands. You may even come into wealth where you travel internationally. And this is something that you might not see as being anywhere near a possibility at this point. But Spirit's saying that no, who you are and what you're destined for, if you stay on this path of healing your emotions, healing your nervous system, healing your spirit, like I feel like your emotions are the thing that really get you into trouble sometimes. So you've been focusing on it. Because of that, you'll end up with the key. For most of you, you've probably already got the key. If you see the bigger picture and you think, I can see clearly now, Mark, then you're here. You're not back there, you're here in the reading. Standing there, looking to the future with the key to open that door, to travel, to sail to new horizons and set anchor on new shores. And because of that, you end up looking back in this divine feminine. There'll be a moment where you look back to all of this in the future and you'll be so proud and so blown away with how much effort you put in, with how much beauty came about because of all that effort you put in, all the actions you took. There's a strong sense of balance in this reading. Angel of balance, you've got white and black horse there. 4 people balanced there. You've got 2 people looking inwards, like male, feminine, divine counterparts. And we all have masculine and feminine in us. I think this is you in both forms. This is you taking the action in the male, the divine masculine, and this is you enjoying the spoils as the divine feminine, and also reassessing how can I continue once I do want to step back into this new divine masculine. What other keys can I then open to go to new shores so then I can look back, so that I can stand in my masculine to open the key to go to the new shores, to like, it's that energy. This section, if you're at this point in your life, things are just going to work out now. It's not that you're not going to have any trouble, like we all do, whatever, but it's like your endeavors, nothing can stand in your way now. You've just got this key. I see this key. You've 33, master key, master number, master Freemason. Like, you are at the top of your game and no one can take it. Like, it's just, and you're surrounded by good people now. Like, oh, all right, Power 5, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped, Power 5. Keep going. Keep going. Your abilities are opening up. Your abundance is guaranteed if you can stick to this path that you're on. Just don't forget to take time out to breathe, to reassess. Once you do, you start noticing that you've not plateaued, but you've reached a new chapter, a new phase. You're like, oh yes, I'm at this new place. I feel different. Life is different. Keep the attitude going, but just don't be afraid to just stop and reassess. And it's okay to take a new path. Maybe back here you thought, I'm going to go this way, but then you get to this point where it's like, okay, now I finally got my new beginnings. I'm protected. Spirit's guiding me. I can take a breath. And then you might find a new path that you didn't commit to before, but you think, you know what, screw it. It's my life. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm going to go this way. I'm not going to go that way. Everyone thinks I should go that way, and I told everyone I was going to go that way, but I'm going to go this way. Do that. Yeah. Anyway, hope this helped, Pile 5, and I'll catch you in the next one. Blessed be.